Hello chaps, how are you doing?
Tonight's stakes will be $10,000.
$10,000? Are you bloody kidding me? I don't have that money and I never have. I've never had that much money in my life. I had to get a loan to play this. You see, when I was 16 and I started working, I was working in a restaurant for about 3 years, and then I went to work in the lower class section of the bank for about 7 years. And I still never accumulated $10,000. Back then jobs didn't pay as well, and you didn't have secret poker clubs at a bar called the Inventory. Right, come on then Max, what are we gonna do? I've got 3 of a kind, what have you got? Shit all. Oh wait, you've got a pair of queens.
Frustration! What?
Max, I'm afraid you're gonna have to go, because you went all in like the silly bastard.
So those are the sorts of cards I'm supposed to have.
Yes, Max, you're supposed to have decent cards.
That's the longest I've
At least learn how to play the game before you even attempt to put in $10,000 next time.
How do you do anything, even remotely interesting with hands like that?
You mean besides punching your groin face in the face groin?
I mean, let's say you
Tycho, whereabouts is your face groin located? And, because I know where your groin face is, but whereabouts is actually your face groin? I would actually like to know.
Ha! Like they don't just fly off when the ladies enter my natural musk fall.
Yes, I remember when I could get all the ladies too when I was in my prime. When we came back from the war, we just pretty much got it on with everyone. And that's why there's lots of people these days that are about 95 or so, because they were just born from our sex rampages.
Strategy when fighting heavy weapons, guy, is not to fight heavy weapons.
You know what, heavy weapons guy, that's actually a pretty good tactic, because I remember we had one heavy weapons guy, in fact we still do, he hasn't died yet. All these people tried to take him, but no, they weren't having any of it. You try and fight the heavy guy, no, nothing. Stay back.
I'm not going anywhere.
No, you're not going anywhere, Tycho, because you're sat in your bloody seat, you idiot. You're trying to call your bluffs and it's not working. I'm the only one good at calling the bluffs because my character doesn't actually speak. But I could have a conversation with these guys if I wanted to.
A tiny bit the size of the tiny heavy.
What are you talking about, man?
Oh, tiny heavy, you are so funny.
So, heavy weapons guy, are you saying that Strong Bad is a tiny version of you? Because that's essentially what you just implied from that saying. I would like to know what you're on about. I'm not bluffing by saying this, trust me.
The heavy has a pair of queens. The player wins the hand.
That's what I like to see, mate. Beating you by a whole pair. I know it's a pair of twos and it looks pretty shitty, but it's an extra pair and that's all that counts.
Can't be a video game fanboy without digging the complete library of Videlectric's titles, am I right?
What games?
I am a proponent of the classics, certainly.
Classic? I'm talking about Videlectric's latest releases.
Like
Snake Boxer 6. Now the snakes have fish too.
You might be thinking to yourself, this Brahe fellow certainly has a lot of chips. I sure hope he doesn't bet them all. Well, these cards have wrought your worst nightmare.
No, Tycho, you don't know what my worst nightmare is. My worst nightmare is a world full of lava and this kind of red stony brick stuff. And then there's these flying white ghost things, and they shoot fireballs. And when you kill them, they drop a single tear, just for the hell of it. I mean, I know we all cry when we get hurt, but just one single tear during the dying moments of this creature, that is my epiphany of worst nightmare. I mean, the cards that you've got that have only beaten me because it's a pair and it's a slightly higher pair, don't faze me in the slightest bit.
You must fight with weapons. In.
Calling.
Right, I've got an ace and a jack now, so this should do me pretty well. They're pretty high cards with a nice vague spectrum so that I can get maybe a flush or a pair on. Right, so we got a pair with the ace, that's nice, I'm like that. Just, I need someone else, like maybe with the jack, or just another high card or something, just to make sure that, you know, there isn't a pair with anyone else.
Illegal in 42 states. I fold.
Oh, everyone's folding in turn. Come on, Tycho, fold, fold, fold. Oh, no. Oh, he's gone all in. That's a dangerous move. He's only got $1,600. Especially with those cards as well. That's a terrible, terrible move. He hasn't even got a measly little pair. Oh, go on, throw in your butt plug dice. Come on. Not one pair, not a single pair. Tycho, you're an idiot.
Has ace high. The player has a pair of aces. The player wins.
Damn right I win the hand.
I needed that one. I owe money to some very bad people.
Tycho has been eliminated from play.
See, this is why Gabe and I play StarCraft on easy.
See, the tip is, Tycho, I know you're not hearing anything, but I can shout across the room because I can see you sitting at the bar behind. That's just why you don't play StarCraft at all. Because it's one of those games where it's pretty much for pros only. You don't want to play it if you're not a pro. You just want to play it for the esports tournaments, and that's it, really. Stay away from it every other time.
Strongbad has a pair of kings. The player has a pair of kings.
No, you see, we've both got a pair of kings, and really I should have won here. Because we both had an ace and a 9, but he had a queen instead of a 10, and that's what won him all the chips, and he had to use his shovel, and I really hate him for that, because he's a bitch, and he's got a zip on the back of his head.
I like movies, yes.
Heavy, what movies do you like?
Yeah, like what? Fists of Knuckles? Beneath Fists of Knuckles? Fists of Knuckles, babies?
I really like Fists of Knuckles, babies. Baby Fists of Knuckles 2. That is probably my favourite film of all time. Don't ask me any questions about it because it was too emotional for me. I cried for most of the way through it, but it's still my favourite film of all time. Those little baby fists and their father Knuckles, you know, it's so sad. I've got to leave now.
What? Strongbad has a pair of 8s. The player has 3 of a kind.
Now you see, this is cheered me up a bit now, because I've won all your money and you're out. He's just one-on-one now, getting a little bit intimate, you know what I'm saying?
Being eliminated from play. All right, I'm blowing this popsicle stand.
Sorry, you're blowing what, Strongbad? That sounds dirty, doesn't it? You know, so you've just wasted $10,000 on this game of poker, but now you using your coins on the arcade machine at the back. You know, I thought you were bust. You know, I reckon you've been sitting outside like a tramp and waiting for people to give you spare change, just so that you can use it on the machine. Right, the heavy's going down. I know I've got no money, but I can take the money that's in the pot of the 6 and 7 grand. The 7 grand, because I've got a pair of queens. Heavy shouldn't beat me on this one. What? He's got a flush. No, no, this can't be. No, no. No, I owe money to some people. You don't know what's gonna happen to me. No, please. No, you see, I'm 20 grand in debt. Come on. Why? Why me? Right, I'm off to go find some alternative method of cash, perhaps starting up a prostitution business. Goodbye. Sayonara.